We are a premier community for all generations. The City Council and I have set a vision for Urbandale to provide you and your family with exceptional municipal services. We plan for the future of our community and act in a financially responsible manner. We strive to be responsive to our community's needs and to involve our residents and businesses every step of the way. From the east side of our community to the west side of our community, we're investing in new amenities that continue to make Urbandale uniquely and delightfully home. We have dynamic, competitive business destinations, and we're continuously working to create memorable experiences for all residents. We are making Urbandale unique, a place that everyone can call home. That's why this year we started the process of completing a new comprehensive plan for Urbandale. That plan, called Forward Urbandale, will be a blueprint for Urbandale's future, with an overarching focus on flexible growth, community inclusion, and equity. I encourage everyone to get involved in the process. You will have several opportunities over this year to learn about, review, and provide critical feedback on the plan. Together, we can build an Urbandale that is inclusive and sustainable with vibrant business destinations and great neighborhoods. This is your chance to help us build a better future for you, for your family, and for generations to come. The City Council and I want Urbandale to be recognized as an environmentally sustainable community with some of the best practices in place. That's why this year we began working with the University of Northern Iowa's Center for Energy and Environmental Education to complete a greenhouse gas emissions report. Solving climate change will take action by society, and Urbandale is doing its part. We're identifying our impact and taking steps to address our greenhouse gas emissions across the city. Our library continues to be a regional asset and serves as a community gathering place, fostering connections, social interactions, and helping to build relationships. Our staff is committed to providing diverse resources for lifelong learning and enjoyment, from offering children's story times in parks all across Urbandale, to partnerships with Urbandale Food Pantry and many other community organizations. I'm proud of the work we are doing to keep Urbandale a premier community. This year, Urbandale's Urban Loop celebrates 5 years since its introduction. The new interchanges, 100th Street, Meredith Drive, and Highway 141, have opened up land for development and are spurring investment in the area. More than 35 new businesses have located or expanded here, creating jobs and investment right here in Urbandale. But that's not all. Hickman Road at I-3580 is one of the busiest intersections in the Des Moines metro area, serving more than 150,000 vehicles per day. It's over capacity for the volume of traffic it sees, presenting safety and efficiency concerns. We are working with the City of Clive and the Department of Transportation to rebuild that interchange, address traffic congestion, and enhance the overall area with better pedestrian access and artistic placemaking features. Urbandale is supporting the success of businesses that generate new investment and employment in our community too. Iowa Bankers Association completed its new headquarters location in Urbandale to meet the growing company's needs and create room for future growth. The new 2-story office building sits on 6 acres in the Urban Loop's North Park corridor and joins other notable employers, including John Deere Intelligent Solutions Group, Delta Dental of Iowa, and Rain and Hail. Urbandale-based Worldwide Logistics offers freight and logistics services across the United States and is growing and expanding an international presence. Just a couple of months ago, the company broke ground on the new headquarters office building near Meredith Drive Urban Loop Interchange and 128th Street. Premier Tech is building an office and research development center on Plum Drive. R&R Realty is building a 200,000 square foot industrial building in the Urban Loop's Centerpoint Business Park. Urbandale's existing businesses, both large and small, are the core from which our community's growth continues to remain strong. The city is dedicated to serving its existing businesses and supporting their continued growth and success. In fact, the City of Urbandale was honored with an Excellence Award from statewide economic development partners for our efforts in gathering information and data about current business trends in Iowa. This year, the city is proud to celebrate the success of businesses that have the roots of their growth firmly established in Urbandale. Businesses like Farm Her, Golden Openings, IVS, GBL, iEmergent, Palmer's, ADI Group, ProBiofirm, Studio Iowa, and Tractor Zoom. I could go on, but these businesses and dozens more create the jobs and make investments that keep Urbandale's economy strong. We've been busy this year working on plans with the Des Moines Buccaneers hockey team, Merle Hay Mall, Polk County, and the City of Des Moines to build a new 3,500-seat multi-purpose arena in the former Yonkers department store at the mall. This redevelopment will transform Merle Hay into a regional destination for Iowa and the entire Midwest region. The updated mall property will include a mix of housing, as well as feature a hotel, entertainment options, and traditional retail. This project will revitalize the entire 75-acre Merle Hay campus and represents a total of $150 million in new investment in downtown Urbandale and northwest Des Moines. The reinvestment is already spurring confidence to invest in downtown Urbandale and is expected to be a catalyst for transformation around the mall area. The Buccaneers have called Urbandale home for more than 40 years, and this facility will ensure that the Bucs have a home for many more years to come. Construction will begin later this year, and I hope to see you at a game in the 23-24 season. Urbandale has great neighborhoods, both new and old, and we're constantly investing in neighborhood amenities that enhance our quality of life. In Urbandale, we're fortunate to have acres of green space and miles of trails. Our Parks and Recreation Department now manages 57 parks, maintains more than 50 miles of paved trails, and offers more than 300 instructional, athletic, recreational, and wellness programs during the year. Last year, our Community Development Department issued almost 1,400 residential and commercial building permits, totaling more than $220 million. That is the highest valuation on record, surpassing the previous record from 2003 of $188 million. And we now have more than 45,500 residents that call Urbandale home. These strong numbers are an endorsement of the work of city leaders, businesses, and residents. It's no secret. People are putting roots down in Urbandale thanks to our outstanding amenities, great schools, and wonderful residents and businesses. Urbandale is a safe community, and we strive to provide residents with the best quality of life possible. That's why our police department is accredited by an independent body. We have a consistent internal and external review of our policies and procedures, and we are committed to fairness in everything we do. One of the newest members of the force is a 1.5-year-old German Shepherd named Basco. Basco came to us all the way from Poland and received training in Arkansas. The utilization of a police canine is a versatile and valuable tool for locating evidence, tracking missing persons, and bringing the police and our community together. Great neighborhoods aren't built overnight. It takes time, dedication, and commitment. That's why every year for the past 13 years, our police department hosts National Night Out, building and enhancing relationships between neighbors and law enforcement to help strengthen that uniquely Urbandale sense of community. I'll see you at this year's event on Tuesday, August 2nd at the Urbandale Police Department. I'm happy to report that once again, we approved a capital improvements plan allocating almost $220 million worth of funding for projects to positively impact Urbandale residents, visitors, and businesses. Near the interchanges and in key access points around the city, you'll notice we've constructed new monument signage. These new monuments help define our city's boundaries, enhance community identity, and convey a welcoming entrance to Urbandale. Construction is wrapping up on the new Parks and Public Works maintenance facility. This energy-efficient, modern facility combines similar operations into one building. This creates efficiencies to support the services that we all appreciate, like great streets, snow clearing, well-maintained parks, and 50-plus miles of paved trails. We've also added an in-house fleet maintenance program for our city-owned vehicles. This program has streamlined our repair needs from police cruisers to garbage trucks to street sweepers to dump trucks. This saves taxpayer money and ensures that we can always provide you with the city services you depend on. We're working on plans to build a new community recreation complex at Walnut Creek Regional Park near 152nd Street and Meredith Drive. Constructing a new recreation amenity is something that has been identified in our master plans for more than a decade. The recreation complex will be a unique community hub, providing wellness, recreation, educational, and leisure opportunities for current and future generations. Earlier this year, a survey of Urbandale voters showed that more than 80% were in favor of constructing a new complex. We're planning to hold a bond referendum for the complex in March next year, and we'll be looking to the community to help provide input and guide our decisions as we build a new regional asset for the enjoyment of residents and visitors for years to come. This year we opened Barrett Bozen Park, which features natural play elements that offer natural experiences. This one-of-a-kind park allows visitors to constantly discover new things about the world around them through experimentation, observation, and problem solving. This park would not have been possible without the generous support from the Barrett Boesen Foundation. We thank the Foundation for their commitment to Urbandale's quality of life through their generous donation of more than $150,000 to help build the park. The corner of 152nd Street and Meredith Drive is a key entrance into Walnut Creek Regional Park. That's why we've designed and developed a beautiful community open space to help welcome visitors into the park. And just this week, we dedicated a larger-than-life sculpture to solidify this area as a regional destination for years to come. This year, we also completed the construction of a new shelter on the east side of Walnut Creek Regional Park. This beautiful new facility is large enough to accommodate 100 people, has flushable restrooms and drinking fountains, electricity, and ample parking for you to easily host your next family reunion or party. Building a vibrant and safe community takes many people working towards a common goal, and keeping it that way is just as important. That's why we've launched a new reporting tool on our website called See, Click, Fix, so that you can quickly and easily let us know when something isn't quite right in your neighborhood or anywhere in Urbandale. From long grass to sharp glass, we're always here to help you. Waterford Road from 142nd Street to 156th Street is nearly complete and exemplifies our plan for complete streets in Urbandale. Complete Streets is a transportation policy and design approach that the City Council and I have enacted to enable safe, convenient, and comfortable travel and access for users of all ages and abilities, regardless of their mode of transportation. Complete Streets allows for safe travel by those walking, biking, driving cars, or riding public transportation. Douglas Avenue is a major thoroughfare in our community and has long been recognized as an important corridor for our city and its growth. It's our main street. This project is making the area more accessible and even more beautiful than ever before. When completed later this year, this 2-year project will boldly represent our Complete Streets program, including a bike and walking path along Douglas Avenue. The path will be a safe route for residents to commute from their homes to work, to the parks, or to shopping. The increased visibility of the area will also help support local businesses by encouraging foot traffic and boosting tourism during the day. We will continue to invest in our community, updating and replacing infrastructure to keep Urbandale a vibrant place for business, recreation, and relaxation. And we'll continue to build parks, trails, and amenities that help bring people together and enhance our quality of life. The city carefully stewards the trust and resources of our residents. This June, we called and paid off nearly $8 million of debt faster than planned, saving us interest payments and allowing us to lower the tax levy by 10 cents. The new, lower levy is now $10.01 per $1,000 of valuation. Plain and simple. For $3.63 per day, the city provides you with the services that make modern living possible. For nearly 40 consecutive years, we have received a Certificate of Excellence in Financial Reporting from the Government Finance Officers Association. Our financial policies and procedures are among the best in the nation. The City Council and I are tremendously proud of our fiscal stewardship. This year has been the busiest in the history of Urbandale Fire Department. As the city grows, so does our need for fire protection and life-saving services. In 2021, we saw more than 5,400 calls for service, accounting for more than 10,000 responses by our fire department. Even though we set records for calls this past year, our response times were still on par with our response time goals. In fact, 93% of the emergency calls within Urbandale had the fire department on scene within 8 minutes, and we had 0 deaths from fires. With the continued population growth in our city and a resulting increase in the number of emergencies occurring each year, it's more important than ever that we have the necessary resources to be able to respond to these incidents. Rest assured that in Urbandale we're doing our very best to make sure our fire department has the firefighters, paramedics, and equipment to handle any situation that comes up. We have some of the very best public safety employees right here in Urbandale. They work hard, and they're an important part of the success of our community, and we should celebrate that. In fact, this past year, Channel 13 ran a series of segments called First Responder Appreciation and featured 4 of Urbandale's emergency responders. Our well-trained and dedicated men and women move quickly to help and are always ready to answer that call with bravery. Urbandale is dedicated to not only keeping our residents safe, but our employees safe too. We provided a safe haven for our employees to obtain the COVID vaccine, and we were listed as one of the best places for working parents in 2022. The City of Urbandale is a well-run organization with comprehensive safety training programs that take place throughout the year. All employees in total logged over 1,000 hours of safety training. Our organizational-wide culture of safety has afforded the City of Urbandale one of the best workers' compensation ratings. Simply put, this means the city is 35% less likely to have an employee injured than the industry average for government organizations. And that's not an accident. Urbandale residents enjoy some of the best rated city services in the country, and those require the right buildings and tools for the job. We insure nearly $200 million worth of city property, vehicles, and equipment so that we can continue to provide you with the highest quality of service. There's no doubt that Urbandale is a great place to live. In closing, I want to thank you for watching this video, for living in our community, for creating a business and jobs here, for shopping and supporting local businesses, for participating in city programs, for voting in city and county elections, for volunteering, for being a great neighbor, and for all you do to make Urbandale a better place. Thank you.